The 1962 Prince and the Pauper is absolutely brilliant. This is actually a Disney film directed by John Chaffey. It's written by Jack Whittingham, based of course on the story by Mark Twain, with a cast including Guy Williams, Sean Scully, Laurence Naismith, Donald Houston and various others. And I'd say this was pretty great. I recently read the book, and certainly there were aspects of the book that many adaptations don't really bring to life. Certainly a lot of the children's adaptations. And that's not necessarily a criticism. I think it's okay to adapt it slightly to make it a little more child friendly, a little less dark. There are some adaptations that are not really child friendly. I think I watched one that was not great for children. This one, though, I think has a really nice balance. It's a Disney film. It is suitable for a younger-ish audience. But also I think that there are elements that are maybe a little darker, a little heavier, and I think it does a really good job of finding a solid balance. And it really is marvellous and a really solid adaptation. Very basically, if you don't know what the story is about, it's about a prince called Edward and a pauper called Tom. They look alike, they swap places, they swap clothes to walk a mile in the other person's shoes. Tom lives out life as the prince, and Edward has to realise that life in Tom's shoes maybe isn't that great. And it's a classic story, and I think they handled it really, really well. The characters are brilliant, really well written. We have some great performances, particularly from Sean Scully, who plays both Edward and Tom. I think it really brings the time period to life with fabulous costumes. It does look brilliant. As I said, it is in places a little darker than many adaptations, but also it is still light enough and an easy watch. I think they managed to find a really good balance there. Certainly some scenes might be more engaging for older viewers, but for the most part, I'd say it's more of a family film. I'm not entirely sure what the rating is. It's got a U on IMDb. According to IMDb, it is rated U for Universal in the UK, and it's TV PG in the States. So definitely okay for younger viewers, but for older viewers, if you're looking for an adaptation that's maybe just a little bit more detailed in places, I think this one has a really good balance. They handled the story really well. And we have some great visuals, great performances, great music as well, nice locations, solid camera work and lighting. I'd say it's one of the best versions of The Prince and the Pauper that I have seen. There are some fantastic children's films that are fun and creative and engaging, but in terms of being a solid adaptation and having a wider appeal and looking amazing, I think the 62 Disney film is definitely one of the best. And if you're looking for a version of The Prince and the Pauper, if you're brand new to the story, this could be a great place to start. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Very happy to recommend it.